What's up, everybody? Welcome to Human Innovation Tarot. My name is Eddie with Imagine Life Development Center, and this is going to be a February energetic check-in. So basically, whatever comes out, I'm going to go through all 12 zodiac signs. The timestamps will be in the description box, as is all the other information that you would need to know. And so we're just going to jump right in and see what's coming up for all you guys. Is there anything else? I don't think it's it. We're going to start with Aries. Okay, so for Aries, what's coming up for Aries in the month of February, please? What's coming up for Aries in February, please? Please like, share, and subscribe if you find this information helpful or useful. Take what resonates, leave the rest. So far for you, Aries, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Waiting for the other cards to come out here. Give me one more. One more for Aries. Okay. So my Aries. So it seems like you're either walking away from something or you're moving towards something, or both. Okay, it could be either way. Take it as it resonates. We get the Eight of Pentacles here. So this is, I feel like there's two energies attached to this card. Some of you guys have been focused on work and your money, and you haven't really been focused on relationships here. But the other side of the coin, or the other side of the pentacle, no pun intended, is either you or somebody connected to you might want to work things out. I feel like this is somebody that you're already attached to. It doesn't have to be, because we have the Ace of Cups here. It could be a new person, but I feel like for most of you, this is working something out with somebody you already know. We have the Six of Swords. So this is, again, the reason it could go two different ways, okay, is the Eight of Cups and the Six of Swords. The Eight of Cups is saying walking away from something that no longer serves you, something that's disappointing. The Six of Swords is moving towards something that will bring you peace and calm. So, I'm not sure which one it's going to be. You guys will have to figure that out as things unfold. Now, we have the Ace of Cups here. This is, a fresh start, either a new person or a fresh start with a past person. We have a Queen of Pentacles here, a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn energy here. Underneath that, we have the King of Wands. That's you. That's your energy. One more underneath that, we have the Tower. So this is going to be something unexpected here. So there's going to be a shocking, unexpected turn of events, I think, with somebody potentially from your past. And if it's not somebody from your past, it's going to be a new person here. Could be with an Earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn here, okay? But yeah, so between, I don't know, now in mid-February, so the next two and a half weeks, this is what could be coming towards you guys. Now, also, in addition to that, what do you guys need to be working on? Okay, we have surrender, low self-esteem. So in addition to just checking the energy of February for all zodiac signs, I'm also going to be looking at what you guys need to work on here. So surrender, low self-esteem says, the card says, you deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem, okay? So for those of you who've been dealing with low self-esteem, that's your message, all right? All right. Now, almost forgot to do my timestamps here. So, where are we at? All right. So Taurus, if you are a Taurus, you guys are up next. All right, so what's coming up for Taurus between now and mid-February? What's coming up for my Tauruses between now and mid-February, please? Well, so far, like what I'm seeing, we have Temperance and we have the Nine of Cups. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius with Temperance here. You don't have to be, but you could be. We'll see as this unfolds. We got the Two of Wands now. One more in bottom, please. All right, we get the Ace of Cups again. And when I say again, that's just I'm just saying again because Aries just had it. Bottom of the deck, we have Four of Swords. So I feel like you guys are coming out of a time of healing and reflection, taking a time out. Maybe you've been focusing on yourself, finding peace and balance in your life. All of this, the Temperance card on the Nine of Cups is basically telling me you've been focusing on yourselves. Now, with the Two of Wands here, you have either a decision, a choice, or you have a new opportunity coming your way. And then we have love here. So underneath the Four of Swords, we have Seven of Cups. So yeah, you have choices, decisions, options when it comes to love. You might be overthinking it, though, with the Nine of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune, changes are coming to you. Major changes, a turning point, destiny, fate. So there's something in your past here, okay? There's something in your past that you're trying to... This Nine of Swords energy is attached to your past here. And there's a little bit of confusion energy attached to it with the Seven of Cups, but this is also you having choices and decisions. And so as you move into February, there's going to be an opportunity here for you guys to... For those of you that are looking for love, you'll have options and choices available to you, okay? And, so, yeah, if you're looking for love, you got an opportunity here to find somebody. But I do feel like that some of you guys are still a little bit hesitant because of something in your past. That's why that Nine of Swords is there. So just be careful not to overthink it. If you do meet somebody or find somebody that interests you, try not to get too much in your head there. Now, literally, Aries just got the same card. Okay? I shuffled the deck, and this card just came out. So, surrender, low self-esteem. So, Aries had this exact same card. You guys have this same card. So, I'll read it again. You deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. And that's why I think that Nine of Swords is at the in the bottom of the deck for you guys, is because some of the overthinking that you guys are experiencing is because you're not realizing it's tied to the fact that you guys are, you just have a low self-esteem, low self-worth, and a poor self-image, if that makes sense, okay? All right, so Gemini. What's coming up for my Geminis? All right. What's coming up for Gemini in February, please? For Gemini, please. What's coming up for Gemini between now and mid-February? All right, we have the Two of Swords, the Page of Wands, the King of Swords, your own energy is showing up, and the Page of Pentacles. So I feel like you guys are... And then we have the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I feel like you guys are having a hard time knowing what you want here with the Two of Swords. There's going to be an opportunity, like either, so there's two energies attached here, basically. So you're going to be one of two things going on for you guys here. You could be hearing, you could be exploring a connection with somebody here that could get serious. So if it's a new person, a lot of fun and excitement, an opportunity here with the Page of Pentacles to build something solid. Four of Wands, opportunity for something to get serious here. Underneath that, we do have the Four of Cups. So for some of you, this isn't going to be a new person. For some of you, it's going to be a past, somebody from your past. Somebody in your past that you weren't seeing eye to eye with, somebody that may either you blocked or they blocked you, but they're going to reach out to you. You're going to have to decide what you want to do with that when they reach out to you. And there will be an opportunity for you guys to basically, with the Page of Pentacles, to have a fresh start if that's what you want. The Four of Wands is just the reunion of that if that's what you want. The Four of Cups, that was the person from your past going, hey, I think I screwed up. I think I want Gemini. Okay. Now, if it's not a past person, then essentially it's just you guys having potentially having an opportunity with a new person. Okay. But it's going to be up to you. Now, the card for you guys, what you need to work on or what you need to be aware of for the month of February is surrender to unhealthy relationships. The card says, let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treated. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. So if this person from your past is one of those toxic people, maybe you need to reconsider it. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. I don't know. That is up for you guys to determine. Okay. So who do we have next? We have Cancer. For my Cancerians, what's coming up for Cancer? My Cancerians between now and mid-February. Between now and mid-February for my Cancers. All right. We have the Page of Pentacles. We have the Lovers, which is Gemini energy. You could be dealing with a Gemini. You don't have to be. We have the Two of Wands. One more for Cancer. And we have the Knight of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Wands. So there's two energies here for half of you. I apologize for that. I was smacking my microphone. I wanted to make sure I wasn't messing my microphone up. So Cancer, two energies here. So 50 and 50. So half of you have an opportunity with somebody new. And I see that with the Ace of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. And you have a decision to make. And this obviously has to do with love because we have the Lovers here, and the Lovers is also the choice card. So for half of you, you have an opportunity coming up between now and mid-February, potentially, where you could meet somebody, and this could be a new love opportunity. Now, for the other half of you, this is somebody you're already dealing with. It could be a Gemini. It doesn't have to be. And what I'm seeing here... Now, we do have a King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. We have Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy twice now. If I look underneath the deck. And then we have the Two of Cups. So, for those of you that are already in a relationship, I feel like you guys are basically just going to keep doing what you're doing. There's not a whole lot of change. You're in a relationship, Cancer, with your partner. Things are basically going to stay the same here with the Knight of Pentacles. Because the Knight of Pentacles is a very steady, consistent, routine type of energy. So not a lot of changes here. Nothing really major to mention here. If you're in a relationship already and that resonates with you. If you're in a relationship and it doesn't resonate with you, then it's not your reading. So what do my Cancerians need to work on in February? What do they need to work on? What do they need to surrender or work on here? Surrender your need to always be right. Okay, so the card says, give others the gift of letting them be right. Be yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts and improve your relationship. So yeah, if you catch yourself being a little bit, egotistical or, a little, I gotta be right, or whatever that looks like for you, just, keep your fingers on the pulse of that. All right, so next we have Leo. So what's coming up for my Leos? Okay. What is coming up for my Leos between now and mid-February? Between now and mid-February for Leo, please. Between now and mid-February for my Leos, please. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands. We have the Knight of Cups. The Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Cups. Interesting. So we have Knight, 9, 9. Interesting. Bottom deck, we have the Eight of Cups. Underneath that, the Knight of Swords. So, Leo, I feel like you guys are... You're keeping your options open here. So we got the Nine of Pentacles. That's the energy that stands out to me the most. So you're in your single, independent energy here. The Nine of Cups, like you're really just focused on yourself, your self-development, your self-improvement. You're open to love with the Knight of Cups, and you're open to spontaneity, passion. And basically the Eight of Cups here is basically an energy of you're not really... You're just kind of like a zero tolerance policy right now for anything that is not going to fulfill you with the Nine of Cups. So the Eight of Cups is you're looking for your Nine of Cups, and you're not going to settle for anything other than that. And if you're not finding your Nine of Cups, so to speak, right now, then you're content to just be single. You're content to focus on yourself. You're content to keep your options open. You're content to just have fun and go with the flow. Okay, that's what I get for you guys. So you guys are just, you're focused on yourself. You're in your confidence. And it's hey, if I meet somebody that aligns with me, great. And if I don't, I'll just keep focusing on me. All right. So what do my Leos need to know here? What do they need to surrender, let go of, focus on? Okay. So surrender resentments came out for you guys. And it says, holding on to resentments only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward toward positive situations in your life. So if any of you guys are holding on to any resentments, that Eight of Cups might be telling you, hey, it's time to let that go. Unforgiveness, bitterness, and resentment it's only going to continue to hurt you and harm you. So that's essentially what that is saying, basically. All right. So Virgos. So my fellow Virgos. So what's coming up for my Virgos? What do my Virgos need to know between now and mid-February? For Virgo, please. Okay, well, a lot came out here. So we got the Six of Pentacles. You showing up in your own reading. There's the Hermit. That's Virgo energy. The Eight of Pentacles. The Devil is Capricorn energy. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn. You certainly don't have to be, but you could be. And then the Three of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Wands. Hangman, which is Pisces, the Queen of Swords, the Six of Wands, and the Two of Cups. So, Virgo, I feel like you guys... are in there's a lot going on with you Virgos, okay? I'm not going to lie. There's multiple energies attached to each one of these. So for some of you, you guys are focused on your finances. We see that the Six of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles. Now, some of you guys are focused on just your solitude. You're content to be with yourself. You're content to be by yourself. Some of you guys are focused on learning. You could be taking classes. You could be focused on, reading courses, personal development, spiritual development. Or, maybe you're just spending time by yourself and you're like, hey, I'm good. I'm a hermit. I'm just staying home by myself. I'm perfectly happy. I'm perfectly fine. I'm content being alone, basically. That's for some, but not all. Now, the Eight of Pentacles, as we move over here, again, that could be focused on money and finances, but there's also something here with the Eight of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, and this Devil energy. This is about relationships. Something that has been up in the air for a while, something's been stuck. You could be dealing with a Pisces, you could be dealing with a Capricorn. And things have been in limbo with this person for a while. Queen of Swords, we also have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius with the Queen of Swords. So you could be dealing with one of those signs. You don't have to be, but you could be. And then underneath that, we have the Six of Wands, which is victory after a long battle. Then we have the Two of Cups, which is a relationship. So basically, these last three cards, the Eight of Pentacles, the Devil, the Three of Pentacles, and then all the cards that I mentioned at the bottom of the deck have to do with a relationship. Now, the Devil could either be, again, you're dealing with specifically with a Capricorn, or this could just be signifying that there is either a toxic relationship you're in, or there's some type of trauma bond, or something that you're finding it very difficult to let go of. So, a relationship that you're finding it very difficult to detach from, okay? In whatever shape or form that relationship existed in. I do feel like whatever this is, something is going to happen here, okay? So with the Hangman, it's been a long time coming, but there's going to be, something's going to change here because we have the Three of Pentacles, which is, collaboration essentially. So if you've been dealing with a person, you've been waiting for something to occur with somebody, I think that it's probably, you're probably going to get some type of progress or some type of contact. You're going to hear from them between now and mid-February. There's going to be something that's going to happen between you and this person that you're attached to, where things have been up in the air. So some type of progress is going to be made. I don't know to what extent, for the better or for the worse, I don't know, but some type of progress will be made here. Now, the Seven of Wands is kind of like, maybe you have your guard up against this person. Maybe they have their guard up against you. Okay. Maybe you need to have boundaries with this person. I don't know. It's up to you guys to figure that out. Okay. So what does Virgo need to know here? What do they need to surrender? What do they need to let go? What do they need to be aware of, please? You guys have surrender defensiveness. So the Seven of Wands is that defensiveness. So this makes perfect sense. So if there's somebody from your past that you were dealing with, whoever this devil is, whether it's a Capricorn, whether it's somebody else, whether it was just a toxic person, if this person reaches out, the divine is asking you to, you're allowed to have boundaries. Having boundaries and being defensive are two different things, okay? A boundary means you know who you are, you know your value, you know your self-worth, you know what you'll tolerate, you know what you won't tolerate. You can still hear somebody out. You can still, allow them to be who they are. You don't have to let them into their life. You can be, you can be kind and all that. You don't have to lower the standard of who you are. You can be direct and say, hey, you know what? Whatever the situation is, like, I appreciate you reaching out. I'm doing great. Thanks for reaching out. Have a nice life, right? Or whatever. Or you can hear them out. It's up to you, whatever you want to do. Defensiveness is different. Defensiveness has an element of bitterness or resentment in it. It's like somebody reaches out to you, and as the conversation unfolds, you're going to attack them. You're going to throw shit up in their face. You're going to try to remind them, of what they did to you, even if they did do something to you, right? Defensiveness is still bitterness and resentfulness, basically, okay? And so that's what the divine is like saying, hey, you don't have to do that. Okay, you don't have to do that. But let me read the card. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out. Exactly what I just said. Then offer a clear, non-defensive response. Yeah, it's just saying, hey, look, just because somebody wants to communicate with you, even if they hurt you, even if they wronged you, if you're a strong person, you can hear them out. It's like, hey, look, we both know what you did to me, and you don't have to say that to them, but you can just say, just in your mind, you can just be like, okay, they're reaching out. Like, all right, what do you want to say? I'll receive, I will put myself in a position to be curious, and I'll listen. What do you want to say? Right? And then just allow them to speak whatever they want to say. Does it mean that you have to agree with it? Does it mean you have to accept it? Does that mean you have to accept them? But basically being, surrender defensiveness says, you don't have to be an asshole to them, essentially, even if they're an asshole to you. You can choose to be the bigger and the better person here, okay? So that's for you, all my fellow Virgos. All right, so Libra. What is coming up for my Libras between now and mid-February? Libra, please. What's coming up for Libra? All right, we have death, which is Scorpio energy. So it could be a death, a rebirth, a transformation, or you could be dealing with a Scorpio. You don't have to be. We have the Page of Wands. What's coming up for Libra, please? Libra. Ace of Pentacles and a King of Cups, which is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy here. So you could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. You don't have to be. But basically what I'm seeing here is an opportunity to start over again here. Yeah, and we have Cancer and Pisces energy at the bottom of the deck with High Priestess. So there's definitely a water energy here, it looks like. It's also urging you to use your intuition. You're going to have to trust yourself, listen to your intuition. There's an opportunity here for you guys to start over with somebody, I feel, from your past. So we have Scorpio, a lot of water energy in your reading here. But the death is about rebirth. So, I'm going to say for 80% of you, this is a second chance. Somebody from your past is coming back around, and you will have a second chance to have a fresh start with them. For 20% of you, you're putting things in the past to rest. You've transformed. You're not looking for things from your past, and this is a new opportunity, a new beginning with potentially a water sign, but you're going to have to trust your intuition as you move forward here, okay? So it's going to be one or the other. The two groups of Libras here. Now, and again, that's between now and mid-February, so take it as it resonates. All right, so your surrender card, I got to get it, fell on the floor. Surrender to success is your guys' card. It says, you are ready to experience abundance. Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. So maybe that's what the death card is here for. Leap into exciting new worlds of possibilities. And we have that basically 3 times. Page of Wands is a new, potentially new energy. Ace of Pentacles is definitely new. And Page of Pentacles is new. So, however you define that, however you, internalize that, conceptualize that, whatever those new opportunities are for you. All right. Scorpio. Scorpios. So what's coming up for my Scorpios in February, please? Scorpio. Between now and mid-February for my Scorpios. All right, you have the Ten of Swords in reverse. You have the Ace of Cups. And the Ten of Cups. So, Ten of Swords in reverse, the Ace of Cups, the Ten of Cups, and the Two of Swords in reverse. So you guys are getting... I think something that you guys thought was over is no longer over. Like something that you thought was dead or done is not. You're getting a second chance with somebody. We got the Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This could be your energy or it could be somebody else here. So there's a second chance here. And with the Two of Swords in reverse, that's telling me that in the past, you know, you and somebody either weren't getting along, you were blocked, or you were disconnected, or whatever, disagreements, all that kind of stuff. But in reverse, it's saying, hey, you know, we're overcoming that here. So Ten of Swords in reverse, something that was, something that you thought was over is not. Ace of Cups, there's an opportunity for a new beginning. Ten of Cups, you have a lot of emotions. You think this person could be your forever person. They probably think that way about you. The Two of Swords is the end. It's like a truce, basically. It's an end of a stalemate. Knight of Cups, there's a lot of love and emotion here. Could be with another water sign, a Cancer or a Pisces. With the moon here. Temperance is making peace in the situation here. Okay, so you guys have a potential opportunity to have a second chance with somebody is what I'm getting. That may not be for all Scorpios, but for the ones that resonates with, that could be your reading or the, you know. All right. So surrender to what is your guys' card. And it says, flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. So yeah, so maybe that's what this is all about. Maybe it's just saying like, hey, something happened in the past. So instead of ruminating on it and, you know, letting it cock block you or affect you, just accept it for what it is, move on from whatever that thing was, and just, you know, focus on what you can do going forward. Focus on the future. Don't focus on the past. You can't change the past. Nobody can change the past. But you have an opportunity here to start over with somebody. But leave the past in the past. Surrender to what happened. Surrender to what is. What is what is. You can't change what is, right? All right. So now, Scorpio, we have Sagittarius. So what's coming up for my Sagittarius? My Sagittarius. What's coming up for you guys between now and mid-February? All right, we have the Knight of Wands. We have the Ace of Wands. You guys are feeling very inspired and motivated right now, for sure. We got the Knight of Wands. We got the Ace of Wands. You guys are like on fire right now. You're on fire. You're motivated. You're inspired. A lot of energy, a lot of movement. You're going after something here. We have the Tower and we have Temperance. You're showing up in your own reading with the Temperance card. All right, at the bottom of the deck, we have the High Priestess, Cancer, Pisces energy. We have the Page of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, and the Emperor. We have Aries. I'm curious about this Tower. Now, the Tower is obviously Aries and Scorpio energy as well. So you could be dealing with an Aries, but why is the Tower here? I'm just going to pull one or two cards on this Tower here. The Hangman is here, which is Pisces energy. So maybe something that was up in limbo or that was stuck or that wasn't moving is about to suddenly transform and change here. So yeah, I feel like and there you are in your own reading again. Queen of Wands. Male or female doesn't matter. So what I feel what this is like basically you guys are cutting something loose that wasn't going anywhere. And I think that like you guys held on here for as long as you could with the Hangman energy. And you're like, hey, look, I'm not holding on anymore. Whatever the situation is, like, what's done is done. It's not, nothing was coming of it. It wasn't serving a purpose in my life. It wasn't adding value to my life here. So with the Knight of Wands, the Ace of Wands, maybe you were dealing with the player. Maybe you were just dealing with somebody who was just about the sex or something. It doesn't have to be that. That's for some of you. Now there's other energies that connected to the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Wands, which is also like, hey, you know what? You're feeling inspired. You're feeling motivated. You're feeling confident, and you realize that after whatever tower that you went through with somebody, you're seeing it clearly now with the Hangman. That's seeing things from a new perspective, and you realize like, hey, this thing that wasn't serving me was just causing a bunch of shit in my life, a bunch of drama in my life, a bunch of destruction in my life. Six of Swords is you're moving on from that. You're focused on yourself. You're focused on your spirituality, your peace. Finding balance again in your life, and you're focused on your confidence, your self-worth, your self-esteem, and the things you're passionate about in life. Yeah, underneath that, the Queen of Wands, we have the Seven of Swords. So there's two energies attached to that. The obvious energy is that I think that you guys feel like you were dealing with somebody in your past or the recent past who was dishonest. But the second energy attached to it is like you guys basically running away from it, escaping, essentially. It's like, no, I'm done with that. I don't want to deal with that anymore. Okay. So, you guys are completely happy to move on, to move forward, to find yourselves, to find your confidence, and focus on other things. And I feel like you're very excited by this, by the way. Because the Knight of Wands, the Ace of Wands, Temperance, and the Queen of Wands, this is all excitement, excited energy that I get here. Yeah, you can't make this shit up. So here, your guys' card, what you need to surrender, let go of, or be aware of is surrender the drama. And this card says, no matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help resolve the issue more quickly. So whatever the situation was in your life, there was a bunch of drama between you and whoever this person was that was causing this tower and, all this. It's like the divine is like, look, focus on this, focus on yourselves, focus on you, keep moving forward, keep focusing on your passions, your dreams, your desires, your goals, your confidence, your self-worth, and leave the bullshit behind. Okay. Cut it loose. Six of Swords, let go of the baggage and let go of the things that aren't in your highest good. All right, so now we are at Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, what's coming towards you? What's coming towards my Capricorns in between now and mid-February? All right, so we have the Six of Swords. So you guys are potentially moving away from something. We have the Page of Cups, or you could be moving towards something. You could be moving out of a difficult time in your life, moving into a more peaceful time. Page of Cups is here. Let's see what else we got. We got a King of Pentacles. That could be your energy. Doesn't have to be. Could be another Earth sign. We got Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn with a King of Pentacles. Doesn't have to be that, but could be. And we have a Queen of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. So you could be dealing with a water sign. You don't have to be. At the bottom of the deck, we have a Six of Wands. So this is like, validation, promotion, attention, success. We have a Queen of Swords underneath that. So Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, Page of Swords, and a King of Wands. So enough work up. So you guys could be dealing with maybe several people potentially at the bottom of the deck, or maybe you're leaving certain people behind, or you're getting out of a dramatic situation. But I feel you guys have you either have strong feelings towards a water sign, or you have strong feelings towards an earth sign, and maybe an air sign. Okay. It could be any one of those signs, because we have the Page of Cups here. Maybe you have multiple interests. I'm not here to judge, but it's possible. So you definitely have interest in somebody, whether it's one person, two people, or three people. Okay. The Six of Wands might be that multiple people have interest in you. The roles could be reversed. I don't know which way it is. Either you have interest in multiple people, or multiple people have interest in you. Maybe you're the shit right now. I don't know. But whatever it is, it's definitely romantic. It's romantic in nature. And so it's really what I sense for you guys is, things are going to have to unfold in the next 2.5 weeks, basically. So between now and mid-February, things are just going to have to play out to see what happens here. So what do you guys need to be aware of, let go of, or surrender? Surrender defensiveness. I think you guys had the same thing as Virgo. I think Virgo had the same card, if I remember. The card says defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out. Then offer a clear, non-defensive response. So with this King of Pentacles, maybe you're dealing with a Virgo, and maybe that Virgo was dealing with one of you guys, a Capricorn. Who knows? Maybe you guys both feel defensive towards each other. It's possible. Who knows? Take it as it resonates. Okay, so where are we at? Aquarius? So my Aquarians, what's coming up for Aquarius between now and mid-February? All right, we have a Knight of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Ooh, we have the Three of Swords. So, yeah, you guys have been hurt. There's some type of heartache or pain. It could have been a betrayal here. We have the King of Swords now. That could be you or somebody else. Could be another air sign. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be, but it could be. And we have the Page of Pentacles. And the Six of Cups. And then underneath that, your energy is showing up and you're reading the star, that's Aquarius. And then the Sun is a Leo. Ace of Wands. We have the Devil and the Lovers, Gemini, Six of Swords. So yeah, I feel like you guys were hurt by somebody that you were connected to emotionally. There could have been a third-party situation. There could be a third-party situation. I feel like this is past tense. I feel like this is something that you would know already. And I feel like you guys have been focused more just on yourselves, your work, your money. And I think you've been trying to forget the pain and trying to distract yourselves from whatever happened, basically. But to no avail. Like, you're trying to distract yourself by staying busy, focusing on work and all those other things. But the Six of Cups is basically telling me, like, hey, the past is still, eating away at your mind here. You can't seem to get over whatever happened to you in the past. And then we have your energy with the Star. You could have been dealing with the Leo here with the Sun card. You don't have to be, but I think you're focusing on the fact that even though whatever happened that hurt you, you're still focusing on like the good, the Ace of Wands here, right? And we have a tendency to do that. In fact, there's a term for it. It's called faded affect bias, or FAB, F-A-B. So faded affect bias. And what that means is when we go through something difficult and hard and painful, but we only remember the good. In other words, we forget all the bad stuff. We forget all the stuff that hurt us. And we have a tendency to start fantasizing and remembering and recalling only the good things. So maybe that's something you're experiencing here. But there's something that hurt you in the past. And I think you guys are trying to distract yourselves from it. But you're not doing a good job at it. You're not really distracting yourself very well here. So you're, and the outcome in this, I'm not really sure. I think you guys are just going to continue to try to focus on yourselves, focus on your job, and continue to distract yourself here. With the Six of Cups here, though, there is a small chance intuitively that I feel that whoever you were involved with in the past, you could hear from them. Okay. I'm going to say that's about 30 to 40% of you. Okay. Now we have surrender to limits is your card. And it says, it is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. You can't make that shit up. You cannot make this up. So maybe that's part of the reason why you got hurt is because you didn't have a boundary with this person. And maybe the reason that you don't have a boundary with this person is because every time they hurt you, you forget that they hurt you because you're only focused on the fantasy of who you think they are. So it says, it is healthy to set boundaries in relationships, practice expressing your needs, and remember that no is a complete sentence. So maybe this is somebody you need to be saying no to instead of allowing them to come back again and again and again to hurt you again and again and again. Just saying, just maybe. I don't know. Okay. All right. So my last sign is for my Pisces. Okay. Pisces. What's coming up for my Pisces, my Pisceans? The yin to my Virgo yang. The yin to my Virgo yang, my Pisces. My sisters from another mister. What's coming up with you guys between now and mid-February? All right, we have the Three of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. A lot of cards are almost flipping, but not quite, which is interesting. Telling me you guys have a very strong energy here. All right, we got the Ten of Pentacles. So you could be, a lot of you guys could be workist. You could be workist. You could be focused on work. So workist is the new term for work and focus. So if we take work and focus and we marry those two words, we get workist. So maybe you guys are workising. Focused on work is what I meant to say. With the Three of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. So a lot of you guys could be focused on your money, your finances, and your career. But let's see. Okay, we got the Four of Swords and Eight of Swords. So you guys could be struggling here. There's a struggle energy here. Yeah, there's a struggle here. There's an energy that you're attached to or that is attached to you where you feel stuck. The Devil and the Eight of Swords is a stuck energy. You feel stuck, you feel trapped, but it's not that you're really stuck or trapped. It's that you believed that you're stuck in your trap. You're believing a lie. You're believing the illusion that you're stuck and that you're trapped in a situation here. And the Ace of Swords is here to tell you, it's trying to convince you of the truth. And I think that you guys are getting close with the Four of Swords. You could be, healing from something, reflecting. You could just be kind of like withdrawn or introverted right now. Escaping, basically. Obviously, with the Ace of Swords, the Four of Swords, and the Eight of Swords, it's telling me you're spending a hell of a lot of time in your mind. So you're definitely overthinking something here. There's something in your life, though, whether it's connected to a person or your job or both, you feel trapped, you feel stuck, and you feel powerless here because you believe that the devil is in control. Okay, underneath that, we have the Lovers. So you could be dealing with a Gemini. You don't have to be. This could be a person, obviously. So I feel, there's somebody in your life here. Could be a Leo. We have Leo underneath that. And we have the Ace of Wands. The Six of Cups. Could be something from your past. Could be an Aquarius. Okay, so I mean, there's lots of major arcanas here. The bottom line is, whoever it is, whatever their zodiac sign is, that's not what's important here. What is important is that there is somebody, I feel, that you're having a very difficult time letting go of, because you feel, for whatever the reason, you feel like you're stuck. You feel trapped, you feel stuck, and you feel like either this person has power over you, or you're weak, or you can't cut them loose, or whatever the situation. You can't get out of the bad situation. But whatever it is, the Eight of Swords is always a self-imposed prison, meaning you have convinced yourself that there's no way out. You have convinced yourself you're powerless. You are believing that this other person has power and control over you, or, you can't say no to them, or whatever the situation is here. Okay. Now, for some of you, it could involve money. It could involve finances. I'm not sure. It could be all of the above, but there's a situation here involving a person that you feel attached to, you feel stuck to. The devil indicates that it's probably toxic. It's probably not good for you. And the Ace of Swords is essentially urging you to see the truth. That's the sword of truth. It's there to say, hey, you're not stuck. You don't have to be in this. You're not stuck. You don't have to be in this. You're not stuck. You don't have to tolerate this. The Ace of Swords is here asking you, urging you to take your power back. Okay. Whatever that means for you. All right. So let's see what your card is. What do you need to surrender to? What do you need to let go of? What do you need to be aware of here between now and mid-February? Well, interesting. 2 wanted to pop out, but you have surrender to joy. The card says a key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling during both the hard and easy times. Keep surrendering to more joy. So yeah, don't allow the negativity of whatever situation you think you're in to steal or rob you of your joy. And then we have surrender to inner peace. This says, cultivate inner peace on a daily basis. In quiet, meditative moments, focus on the stillness within and enjoy the inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. So both of these cards are basically just urging you to get out of the Eight of Swords, because when you get out of your self-imposed prison, you'll find and see the truth. And that will give you the power and the clarity that you need to be able to detach yourself from whatever this devil energy is that you're stuck in, okay? So that's your guys' message for between now and about mid-February. So I appreciate all you guys hopping on to check out your February check-in energy readings, or whatever you want to call this. So hopefully this was beneficial for you all. I appreciate you, and as always, love and light. Hey guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. If you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe to the channel. All the other information is in the description box below. And as always, my friends,
I'm not a bloody psychic.